this meeting of the Sustainability Advisory Board to order on Monday, April 1st. We're not kidding. And would you please do a roll call?
Marky Davy.
Here.
Lisa Marone.
Here.
Jacob Claymeyer.
Here.
Megan LaFond. Vic Oliver.
Here.
Brad Spanbauer. Lakeisha Hayes.
Present.
5 present. We have quorum.
Great. The first thing on the agenda is public comment. I'm guessing we have none tonight. So let's move on to the approval of minutes from our February 26th special meeting.
Motion to approve February 26, 2024 meeting minutes.
Second. Thank you. All in favor of approval?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we have a no mow May resolution again. Since the council likes to see it every year, I guess we will do it again. And we have the one from, oh, you dated it for this year, didn't you? Ah, thank you. It's all set to go.
Should be.
Did we change anything else on it at all?
Just
Just
the
the
dates. Staff has been working on trying to do some more education. We want to get something out there before registration opens, and then last year we sent out something after the registration, just like an email that they got about with links and just what to do after, and then we thought maybe we'd do something as it's closing, just kind of next steps. So if you have anything that you would like to send my way or Brandon's way, that would be appreciated. So that's really the only difference, is hopefully just more
Communication with the public.
Yeah.
Like a flyer or something with some info. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the modality still email as the plan, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so just make sure it formats to an email.
Okay.
Okay, so if people do want to register, what's the process this year?
So the same thing, we're gonna do the online form. We've already been taking just people's names and emails at the planning counter. I think we will probably put it on the city website. We've been talking to Oshkosh Media, so it's just kind of like putting that link everywhere, but basically online is the way. So we want those emails that we can send.
So you can capture all their information right away?
Yep.
And then track participation.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and how do people figure out where to find this? I mean, it's on the website, is it on?
It's a link.
Click on the link.
Yeah.
We'll put it on our Facebook page.
Okay. Is it
And
on?
we can all share it too.
Yes, we should definitely do that. That's what makes Facebook work, you know.
Correct.
Yeah, and then we already have stuff planned for the second floor hallway bulletin board, just more education, and probably have something about where to go to sign up too, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Oshkosh Media's got it. That
Yeah,
should be good.
exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're good.
Cool.
Is it still available on the Connect Oshkosh app? Is that where the registration will be done? I've seen it on there before.
I'm assuming, I
Okay.
think it's gonna look very similar to last year. We'll just
Cool.
update the dates and.
Okay, which we've done here, and we're ready to send it to the council then, except we need to make a motion.
Well, I move to approve the no mow May resolution for 2024 as written.
I'll second it.
Thank you. Any further discussion on this?
No.
Would you like to call the roll for that, please?
Sorry, Margy Davy,
Yes.
Lisa Marone,
Yes.
Jacob Claymeyer,
Yes.
Vic Oliver,
Yes.
Lakeisha Hayes.
Aye.
All right.
Okay. Farmers Market, summer farmers market discussion. I do have a mini report on that, I think. Did you get any dates from them yet?
I don't believe so, no. I know.
Okay. That's what my experience was
Yeah.
too, as I submit for some other groups also. But all of the feedback came, okay, we know the dates that you want. We haven't confirmed anything. We'll get back to you before the market starts. And I think they mentioned like around the end of May.
Sure, like right before it starts.
pretty much.
So then like, they'll tell us and then the next week could be the date that we're supposed to be there.
Well, it could be, but it could be 3 months off too,
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
We won't know until we get them, and then we'll have to see who's available, or if any of us have availability to be there.
Yep.
I do believe that we have everything we need. It's stored over in community development, I think. We have a pop-up and stuff. We might need tables. I'm not sure we have tables. They were my tables. I might have taken them.
I don't
Back.
remember.
Maybe like one table.
Yeah, it's
And I'll
really
stand
not bad.
behind it.
I have a
People can bring chairs. and-
6-foot folding table.
Okay.
I have 2 of them.
One for each hand. Perfect.
And a tent.
And then just keep considering topics so that we are prepared.
Yes, if we're going to go with that, the model that we learned about this year, we would possibly need some additional information for those too.
Okay.
But we do have a lot of flyers and stuff from previous stuff that's stored there too. We'll just have to check if anything's out of date, I suppose.
Yep. Recycle it and update it.
Yeah, that'd work. Okay, anything else on farmer's market?
No.
We'll just wait.
Okay. Then let's move on to agenda items for future meeting. We already have down summer farmer's market because we know we'll have to discuss that when we get some more information. We have down our 2024 SAB goals, which we maybe can do in a workshop or something yet.
That's great.
Yeah. Does anybody else have anything to add?
I would like to put a workshop on for the next May meeting.
For the May meeting? What would that workshop be on?
Goals?
Goals, yes, and then the change in the ordinance. What's the ordinance called?
Yeah, I've got a proposal to potentially amend the Chapter 26 ordinance to include public tree protection. This is in direct response to the UWO proposal titled Tree Protection Zones, which is available on the resources page.
Okay, great. What the UWO students had done for us, and yeah.
Yeah, thinking about implementing that if we can, yeah, or putting it to a
Sounds
vote.
good. Okay, is there anything else that we'd like to put on there next?
We probably should talk about No Mow May in May, so maybe some educational information, just to be a part of the agenda might be nice.
And
just
we'll-
an update on it for sure, right? Because it'll be the 6th, so it'll be nice to see.
Like possible
Right, like we
numbers.
have plans, but it would be nice to see what has truly happened and what is actually
How many
moving
people
forward.
registered? Maybe look at last year's numbers as a comparison could be helpful for us.
Yeah.
See if it's gaining traction.
And we still allow registration through the entire month, right? Or there was a deadline to that?
I think it's May 15th.
15th?
I think it was May 15th last
Okay,
year.
at least it's a good 2 weeks in.
Okay.
So it'd be rough numbers, it won't be final numbers.
Okay.
Just
And
keep
then we
that in
can have
mind.
a more complete report on everything in June,
So,
or July, depending.
depending on our agenda.
Yes. Before next May, for sure.
Please.
Yes. Okay, does anybody have anything else they'd like to put on a future meeting?
If we're going to discuss the tree protection zone, should we invite somebody from the Parks Department, like Travis Dirks? I think, in reading the Sustainability Advisory Board charter, part of our duties is to monitor the implementation of the sustainability plan. And some of that is about tree protection and our urban tree canopy. So it'd be really nice to get even a report if you'd be willing to provide a report on the tree inventory, what the status of that is, methods and challenges to increase Oshkosh urban tree coverage and diversity, as well as public tree protection methods. That's what we're going to be discussing. I don't know if that's possibly to be part of the agenda or if that should be part of the workshop, but I think we should have some primary stakeholders as a part of that for sure.
I think that's a very good idea. We should invite Travis, and we'll ask him to speak, because if he speaks during the meeting, then the public will also know what, his responses are, and we'll all get to learn something.
Yeah, I would say back during the meeting.
Yeah, and we haven't really had Travis. He's relatively new. The former forester had been here for a long time. And I don't think we've had Travis, as I recall. So that is a very good idea, Jake. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, anything else?
Not for me.
There's one more thing I have on here. If it's too much, let me know. I
No,
know I'm
keep
new
going.
here as well, but
We're
the
10 minutes in, you're great.
Yeah. We're almost done too. I'd like to make a special meeting request if you all are available to discuss a community agriculture grant, which is available through the Natural Resources Conservation Service, the NRCS. It's due by May 21st, and I think this opportunity might be applicable to the city and other local organizations. There's no real restrictions on who can apply for it. It's essentially trying to establish and expand community gardens within our community. So I just wanted to make sure we could talk about it and potentially talk about a proposal that the city could submit for that grant opportunity.
Okay, yes, and with a May 21st deadline date, you said.
Mhm.
Yes, we would probably need to, since our next meeting won't be until May 6th, that doesn't give us adequate time to discuss it and get it through all the channels. So is anybody else interested in looking at dates for a special meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
That, what he just said about the grants, we could potentially have an update about the ARPA funding by the May meeting. Is that accurate?
Oh, this reminded you of
Yeah.
that too? We can ask for one. I would hope so, but I did see in the city manager's newsletter that it's been pushed back a couple of weeks at least to make the
Okay.
decision. They got more applications than they'd anticipated,
Okay.
like 10 times more than they have money for.
Oh, nice.
Don't quote me on the numbers.
No, you're correct.
Interesting.
Well, yeah.
It's about
50
that.
applications, and I think there was a total of over 11 million asked.
Well, they could just give it all to us and that would make it easier for
11
everything
million.
else. Maybe they wouldn't have to worry about anything else.
Do we want to discuss dates now, or?
I think we probably should. I did not bring a calendar, but I will share with Lisa.
How much time is needed to publish that there's going to be a special meeting before we have it?
1 week.
A week?
A week?
Usually like a week,
A
yeah.
full week's notice.
Yeah. And I would not be available on the 8th.
What does the 10th look like for everyone?
I'm available then.
Available on the 10th.
Wednesdays?
Yeah.
I'm available on the 10th.
Do we
I
want
don't
to?
care.
You will have a new
We will
liaison.
soon be having a new
Correct.
liaison, yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of us would be able to make it, and that would do it anyway, so, okay. So we're looking at
April 10th.
April, thank you.
Are we doing the same time, or do you want to do it earlier?
I think we're going to have to double check with, I don't know what other meetings may be on that night.
We also need
I'm-
Emma or Brandon present,
Fair point.
so they'll have to check their calendars.
So they'll have to
too.
check their calendars. And
Sorry.
Just made bold assumptions.
it doesn't have to be a televised meeting, but we have to make sure that we have
Correct.
space for it somewhere.
I think I'll be available, but I don't want to commit fully.
That's okay.
So I'll let you guys know.
Does
Do
it
we
make a
wanna have
difference
a-
if it's 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock to anyone here?
4's fine with me.
Does 6 o'clock work better?
I just have to check my work calendar if we're going to do anything before.
I'd say, well, we all get done by 5, right?
Yes.
5.
Oh, I could definitely do 4. 10.
4 is okay with me too.
Pretty open afternoon.
Okay. So basically, for your purposes, anytime between 4 and 6, we could.
Do we want to have a backup date just in case?
Yeah.
Or
Probably.
We probably should do that. You're doing all this left-handed. I'm
Now
really
I remember
impressed.
There we go.
the 18th?
I can't do the 18th. The following week I have open.
23rd?
Well, that's getting pretty close
Well,
to our
late.
next, well, it's 2 weeks before our next meeting, I guess, yeah.
Open that day.
23rd?
What day are we talking now?
April 23rd? Of like a, oh shoot, backup date? Does that work?
That works for me, yeah.
4 and 6 p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
We would really prefer the 10th. Just based on timeline.
Okay.
Yes, true.
Apparently that's more in April than I thought.
Okay. Well, then we will,
Same times on the 23rd?
Yeah.
okay. Anything else anybody has? I would like to say thank you to Lakeisha, since she's leaving the council. She'll be leaving our board, but we've enjoyed having you on here.
Thank you very much. I've enjoyed being a part of this.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank
your
you.
input, and you can
Thank you.
always feel free to come to our meetings, you know.
I will do that.
You could have public comment.
Yeah, you now that you know how much fun our meetings are.
16 whole minutes.
The most efficient committee.
That's
This
right.
one was very efficient.
Aim to
This is
Sustainability.
true.
Yeah,
We aim to
exactly.
be-
Very efficient.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.